Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. In our studios, as usual, every week had something new to showcase on the 110 scale. It's like they don't stop. It's like you turn around, there's something new. And I put up a video and all of a sudden there's something else. And it never ends, which is amazing. At the same time, it's daunting because there's so much stuff out there and you want to have it all. But this week, they have a new Jean Grey and also a Emma Frost, and they look terrific. So in this video, I want to break down information, what I like, what I don't like, and ultimately let you know if I think you should pre-order this or not. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at Iron Studios website, and I will have the link in the description for those who are interested to come and take a look. And right now they have a Father's Day special, so it's a 10% off for those who are interested, from June 19th to the 22nd. So this weekend, very important. So if you're a father, you can have an extra discount. So you can treat yourself, or you can treat your husband if you're a lady watching this video, or your father. It's a good time to do it. With the extra discount. But right now, let's look at what's new. And we're going to look first to Emma Frost because that was the one that came out first. And as you can see right there, it's Emma Frost, BDS, R scale 110, Marvel Comics, $159.99. That's the price. You can pay in full. You can choose the payment plan. You have an option to up to 5 payments, which is nice. And if you come down here in the description, we're going to read this before we get into the pictures. Imposing and sensual, Emma Frost, also known as White Queen, walks among the rubble of the demolished Mansion X and pieces of scrap from a sentinel's head. Concentrated with her mental powers focused on overcoming her enemies. Endowed with great telepathic powers and the ability to transform her body into a diamond shape, she emerged as a villain during one of the most iconic X-Men stories ever made, the Dark Phoenix Saga, as a member of the Hellfire Club, a secret criminal society of mutant aristocrats. Subsequently, the Generation X group was formed alongside the X-Men Banshee and later became a member of the X-Men. Emma Frost, BDS, R-Scale 110, Marvel Comics, licensed Marvel Comics, of course is a 110 scale. Limited edition, made in polystone, hand painted. Here are the product dimensions: 8.2 inches in height, 5 inches in width, 6.6 in length, and product weight is 0.8 pounds, so it's less than a pound. Release schedule second quarter of 2021, so there's plenty of time until it will come out a year from now. And this item will ship from our warehouse in Los Angeles, California, so that's good to know. So now let's look at the pictures. I really love this piece, and this is actually the same thing that Taisha did, but now it's been shrink in size to fit a 110 scale. Now, companies, they've been doing that lately. Another company that I know has been doing is Twitter Head. They have this partnership with Sarsha, so they produce in 1/6 scale pieces, which actually are the same files because, you know, keep in mind these are digitally sculpted. So you can actually shrink when you send this to be printed with a digital printer. They can be printed in any scale you choose, in any dimensions you choose. So they shrink it down, but before they do that also, they have to adjust some things because, of course, smaller pieces require different type of texture that you cannot, I would say, produce on a larger piece. So they have to change things so it feels right. You know, the dimensions feel right. And man, I love it. Love the base. Of course, that's pretty much the remains of a Sentinel's head right there. Very nice. A lot of wood and metal. Super cool. Really like this one. Definitely they pack a lot of detail. The portrait looks fine. Love the colors. The cape. It's a nice pose. Very Emma Frost for sure. Of course, this is more like a modern suit of Emma Frost. So something that actually Iron Studios has been doing with this diorama, with these pieces, it's kind of like the marriage between old and new. It is not 100% comic book accurate per se, or one era, you know, the classic era or the modern era. It's just kind of combination of both. Same thing as Aisha does. I really like that. The detail in her corset, you can see that also. Very nice. The detail, you can see some texture on her actually pants. That's nice. Here in this picture, you can see the base, the metal beams right there. And of course the sentinel head. Nicely done. Really love this one. This is a nice picture. You can see her face. Well done. Nice paint job for sure. And this is a Photoshop one, but kind of make her stand out for sure. Look at that face. Nice eyes. I think those are green or blue. I don't want to, maybe blue, closer to blue. But they look so great. Nicely done. Nice paint job. Kudos to the painter. The painter put a lot of work in it. There's also in her clothing, you can see it's kind of like white leather. You can see that. But in order to, I would say, make it look like that, of course, they put a lot of shading in it, which looks very nice. Her hair looks great. The color scheme is great. This is a very nice piece. You can go in any size. This gives us a reference of this height is 21 centimeters, which is 8.2 inches in height. It weighs less than a pound, but it's perfect for the scale. I would say that this piece is terrific. I really like what they have done here. Fantastic paint job. It's a nice sculpt. It's a nice, pretty much a reduction of the sideshow one and some changes here and there, but overall this is a fantastic piece. I don't see much to complain about. Some people might prefer to have switch out heads. I don't think you need it. I think it works fine. It is good. Overall it's a nice piece. Now we're moving into Jean Grey. Here's Jean Grey BDS R Scale 110 Marvel Comics. This is $149.99. Now the price point, I don't know. I don't understand why is it that the other one is $10 more expensive. They seem to be the same to me. Perhaps it's because the other one is heavier. I don't know. The base, I'm not so sure, but yeah, it is what it is. This is cheaper. You can pay in full. Again, you can choose the payment plan up to 5 payments. And the description says, floating on waves of psionic energy, the greatest telepath, even superior to Professor X and Emma Frost in the Marvel Universe, rises amid the rubble of Mansion X, focusing on its mutant Omega level power, feared by even the most powerful enemies. Originally known as Marvel Girl and then Phoenix, Iron Studios could not help adding to the most grand battle diorama with collectible statues of the X-Men ever produced, the figure of Jean Grey BDS R Scale 110 Marvel Comics. With the heroine using her powers against the Sentinels manipulated by Magneto, in addition to being a powerful telepath, telekinetic, and psionic, when Jean becomes an avatar of the Phoenix Force, she gains control over cosmic fire, temporal manipulation, and resurrection skills. Wow, that's a lot of commas there. Along with Cyclops, in addition to founding members of the X-Men, the two are still one of the oldest and most beloved Marvel couples. Jean Grey BDS R Scale 110 Marvel Comics, licensed Marvel Comics, of course. R Scale 110, limited edition, made in polystone, hand painted. Now the dimensions, this is 10.2 inches in height, so I think this is actually a bit taller than the other one. 4 inches in width, 4 inches in length, so actually the other one has a more width because of the base, but it weighs the same. It's 0.8 pounds, so less than a pound. They weigh the same, but this one is cheaper. Maybe because of the dimensions. Maybe it's because of the fact of the box, where it's going to have to be a larger box for Emma Frost, but they weigh the same. I don't get it. This also comes in the second quarter of 2021, and it ships again from the warehouse in Los Angeles. Now looking at the pictures, another one that has been shrink down from the original sideshow one to fit on this one. And I like that. Man, I love that base. I love this case, the clear resin that they're using. The one they've been using, like for example, the one with Bishop, is fantastic. They know how to put this. Love this color. Of course, it might be looks brighter because, of course, of the Photoshop and all of that. But man, it looks great. It looks great from the picture. And oh, like nice picture. This one gives us a better idea, or of course it's a Photoshop one, but this looks nice. This is the picture that sells it for me. And this one, man, look at her face. She looks so hot in there. She looks so pretty. Love the detail, even in her fingernails. Look at that. They have color, so the paint job is well done. Love the detail, the texture in her suit, very classy. The hair. Of course, the sideshow had the interchangeable head, but I like this one. It is, to me, classic the way it is too. Not the ponytail that she used to have in the 90s, which is fine to me. I like that one too, but man, I like this one. Love the detail. Love that base. And I can see this base is a bit thinner, not as white as the other one, as Emma. but it's still, I really like it. I really like what they're trying to accomplish here. And of course, she's standing taller because, of course, she's floating in air, in the mid-air, which is nice. Definitely, this is going to fit so well with the diorama. Now, this is the angle that I never really liked, even on the sideshow one, which is kind of like that. It's kind of, her face is kind of hidden in one way. Well, not hidden, but it's not as charming looking, but still looks great. I'm not denying it. It's just the angle. And here's a shot of the back. And now I can see the detail on the base with the door. I think this is a door or some decoration on some wood panel. Some wood panel in there. But it looks great and love all the detail. Really nice vase. Really nice vase. Nice angle as well. Definitely this piece is going to look so terrific at any angle. Perhaps not on the other side, but yeah, it looks great. And this is another great shot right there. Love the paint job. And she has the white eyes. But everything, it's fine. Very nice color. Her lips are well done. The painter did a fantastic job with this prototype. And of course, prototypes always differ from the final product. But man, if they keep it like that, and I've seen some of the pieces that have come out and they're actually looking great, definitely this is going to be a home run. It is already a home run for me, just as the concept and the art. But of course, the final product, you will still need to wait for that and see, and really determine that when it comes out. But love it, man. The flames, super nice, well done. The detail in her clothing is nice. Again, if you have a small piece, doesn't mean just because it's small doesn't mean that they don't have detail. Of course, it's smaller, but if it is done properly, that's good. Now, I can see one thing here where the paint job wasn't as clean. As you can see, this blue, you can see still some hints of this yellow. Well, that's the only thing. That's just the prototype. But if it's totally blue there, that'll be even better. But overall, it's a nice prototype, nice statue, nice sculpt. Really nice, really well done. Love the base. I think I like this one more than Emma. Actually, I like both. I don't think I have much to complain about both. I think they came out nice, both of them. They did a fantastic job. The painter did a fantastic job. The sculpt is fantastic. And this gives us the height, 26 centimeters, which is 10.2 inches tall. So it's a bit taller, but it weighs the same. Very nice. Definitely, this is one that I recommend. I would say Iron Studios kill it with this too. Well, guys, there you have it. Fantastic work. It's amazing to see what Iron Studios is doing with these little pieces. There's a lot of detail for 110. I know a lot of people, they love these little things. They love the art, but they just, put down by knowing that it's just a 110 scale. And a lot of people have this idea or image of a 110 being so small. Of course, you have already accustomed yourself to bigger stuff, larger scales. Then it takes a little while for you to get used to something smaller. But make no mistake, these are great pieces. I really like the fact that they're actually using the same files Sideshow has done with the 1/4 scale. And really gives me ideas to, to think maybe in the future they can do a 1/6 scale, because 1/6 is a better option for me. I prefer that size in comparison to 110. But that doesn't mean that the 110 is also not a viable option. I think it's great, and these pieces look fantastic in my opinion. But what is your opinion? What do you think? Are you a fan of these? Are you going to pre-order this? Are you going to add this to the collection? Or are you going to pass? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.